Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is April the 17th, 2025. We're going to be talking about AEW results because we got we have two titles on the line and we do have a new champion. We found out who will be the wild card to face Hangman Adam Page for the Owen Hart thingy bobber. And yeah, we had more Owen Hart matches. I believe this is the last couple of the first rounds of the Owen Hart tournament. So whoever wins, they will be in the semifinals. So, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get any segments except for MJF, but that's after the tag team title match. Yeah, I don't think we have any other segments. We have interviews with Renee, with Hangman, and with the Elite. Elite is still trying to get Death Riders to team up with them. And they think Hangman Adam Page is part of the Elite now. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, I believe that's it we have for segments. So let's get to the matches here. Yes, I'm doing an outside video today because it is nice out. It's not that cold. It's not like yesterday where my hand was frozen. And I'm under this gazebo thingy bobber, whatever it's called. We're going to be talking about AEW results. We have TNA's Unbreakable that's happening tonight. I won't be watching that because I will be watching TNA Impact. We're going to find out of those things. I think Unbreakable is after Impact. I think. And then, like you told me, we have a big weekend. We got WrestleMania weekend. We got Friday night WrestleMania, Friday night SmackDown tomorrow night. We have a lot of WrestleMania stuff to talk about. We'll talk about in the next couple of videos when we get to WrestleMania. And if it's nice outside, we will do more outside videos because I like doing outside videos sometimes. Not when it's freezing cold. But ladies and gentlemen, here comes the matches. We got Mercedes Moné will be versing Athena for the women's Owen Hart. This match was good, but very long. These Owen Hart matches was very long. But I thought it was a pretty decent match. It sounds like Mercedes Moné and Athena never wrestled together. They teamed up with each other. They're talking about the WWE days. Hook was supposed to go for the Trios Championship. But if you didn't see last week, the guy was puking when he got hurt. Now they said he got tagged by the Death Riders earlier on of the night. No, it was from last week, and that's why Taz wasn't there as well. So Mercedes Moné versus Athena, it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it, but it was a very long match. But the winner of that match and advancing to the semifinals or finals, I think it's semifinals. Mercedes Moné. And when she won the match, we saw Toni Storm watching this match from the audience. She was on on a balcony, and she was watching the match because whoever wins gets a title shot at All In Texas. And then we got Adam Page versus the Wild Card. And ladies and gentlemen, the Wild Card is the debut of Josh Alexander. It was a pretty decent match for Josh Alexander for his debut, but I don't understand this. Adam Page won the match. Why you make the guy debut and he loses the match? That doesn't make any sense one bit. Because you see in WWE, they had multiple debuts. Like Ricky Saints, like Penta, like Ray Phoenix these past couple months. They won their debut matches. Why the heck is even Mike Bailey won his debut match? Why is Josh Alexander losing his debut match? What's the point of making him debut in the Owen Harts if he's gonna lose? That doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't make any sense to me. And then now we found out there's going to be Hangman Adam Page will be versing Kyle Fletcher in the next round of the Owen Harts. And then Kyle Fletcher trying to attack Hangman Adam Page, but Hangman Adam Page reversed it. And then Don Callis whispered something in the ear of Josh Alexander, and Josh Alexander attacked Hangman Adam Page. Josh Alexander just turned heel on his first night. I don't understand this. I don't really understand this because this is not really a big return because the guy made his debut. There's not a lot of people that know who this guy is, except for the people that watch TNA. But how many AEW fans watch TNA? I watch TNA, but there's a lot of people know who he is. Maybe a lot of Canadians know him because he's a Canadian. He was in Destiny Wrestling, Canadian show. So, I don't know anything else that's going to happen here, so we will find out. But Josh Alexander attacked him, he walked away, and Hangman Adam Page got attacked by Kyle Fletcher. And see what happens in that match between Kyle Fletcher and Hangman Adam Page. And then we got Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin will be versing Gates of Angry, whatever his name is, for the tag team titles. And the winner of that match was Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin getting the win. It was an okay match. It was okay. But the winner of that match was Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. And then here comes MJF coming out while they're celebrating. And then he says he has other talents. And he tried to buy off these guys by giving them women. A whole bunch of women. And then Shelton looks like he was about to say yes, but he says he wants MJF's watch. And MJF said, deal, you get my watch. But Shelton Benjamin still said no. And then MJF likes to make fun of Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley was just getting angry. But nobody trusts MJF. But MJF says, okay, I understand. But he still gave Shelton Benjamin his watch. So let's see what happens there. And then they talking backstage. They said, you guys don't trust him, but that's personal. But this is business. That's what MVP says. This is business. And now they're going to talk more after they celebrate with the girls. And then we have Will Ospreay versus Takeshita for the Owen Hart Cup. And it was a very long match. A long match. But the winner of that match was Will Ospreay. Pretty decent match. Will Ospreay wins. We have the Trios Championships on the line. We have Hobbs versus the Death Riders, and their replacement was Powerhouse Hobbs, and the replacement for Pac for Death Riders was Jon Moxley. But a lot of things happened in this match. There was a lot of craziness, a lot of interference. There was Young Bucks, Swerve, Will Nightingale, a whole bunch of people tried to get involved in this match. But the winner of that match and your new Trios champions was the Ops and Powerhouse Hobbs. And we got some superstars coming out like Will Ospreay, AR Fox, a whole bunch of people coming out to celebrate with the new champions because they have no problem with the Death Riders losing the championships because the Death Riders are attacking everybody. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I am quiet because there's people around. That's all me today. Bye.